What is up guys, Killerkev, and today on this particular 8-bit tutorial we are going to be doing a silhouette of a stag head. I know, pretty damn weird, but I thought it looked pretty cool, so I thought I'd do it anyway. So obviously you might think it's pretty cool because you have joined in to the ceremony today to find out how to be done, how it can be done, how to be done, weird. But as you guys well know, I don't build anything on the floor because it just looks like crap. You guys can build on the floors, entirely to you, personal preference again. You need a starting block like so. Now, what we're going to be doing is working through one side and then crouching back onto the other side, and then we're going to fill it all in. As it's this silhouette, all of it is going to be black. There's no other colour in here. You can have it to any colour that you like, but a silhouette is obviously just a shadow or a flat image on itself. There's no detail, but detailing is around the actual sort of pattern itself, but besides that there's nothing inside of it to do that. So without further ado, let's crack on. So we're going to be working from the left side to the right side, because the left side is slightly harder than the right side. It's not too much, but it's okay. So what we're going to be doing, you ask. Okay, so from the first block we want to just build up invisible stair sets like so. Now if you don't know what stair sets are, they're kind of like something like this. Because if you can imagine taking these ones off and just sort of walking upstairs in Minecraft, that's kind of what it is, isn't it? Sort of stairs. So we're going to be start doing that. Now you want to approximately come up. Let's have a look. God, that is, hang on, that is quite a few. I'm going to say 8 in total, including the bottom one. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. So once you've done the 8, that should look something like this. Lovely. From there, you want to come up, from your 8th one, you want to come up an extra, this pattern is so damn small, 6 in total, so an extra 5 on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And you want to come into 1, 2, and from the second one here you want to come up to 1, 2, like so. And from there come in 1, come up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you want to come an extra 3 to the left, 1, 2, 3, like so. Up 1, an extra 2 out, 1, 2. Now, funny enough, actually, I know you're probably thinking this is not a lot at the moment. We're actually on his snout at the moment, which is a little bit crazy. So from the 2 here on the left, my mouse isn't working. There we go. You want to come up an extra 2, 1, 2, and obviously, as you can see here, these 2 here, you want to come up an extra 2 to the left, like so. So we've done that. So then you should have a 4 block here. Come 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, and 1 up. So you should have 3. And let's make an L out of this sort of third one here. Or should I say 1, 2, 3, 4th one here. So you need a 4th one like so. And just make a sort of a little cove like that. So come out 2, 1 up, 2 along, so something like that. I'll let you have a little look at that right now and have a little pause. I don't know what the actual terminology for that would be at all, but we're going up stair sets again from here. So we're including this one as well. You want to come up 4 stair sets. So that's 2, 3, and that's 4. So from your 4th one here, you want to come up an extra 1 to make that L again. Back down to this L section right here. You approximately want to come an extra 2 out, 1, 2. Like so, and then from there we're actually going to grab a wall or any block at all. This is purely just for a tack. We're going to put a tack there just for the time in. I thought I wouldn't need this, but I'm actually probably going to need this. You want to come 2 away from the tack, 1, 2. On the first one that you placed as well, we're actually going to start making his horns. You want to come up an extra 2, 1, 2, like so, and then from there you want to make a 4 block sitting next to the 2 like so. So a 4 block attached onto that. On the 4th block on the left, you want to come up 2 like so, and extra same thing again, 2 like so, another 2 like so, and then after that, on that one, you want to make another 4 block like you just did prior to that. On the right side of the 4th block, on the top right, you want to come 2 along to the right, like so. Put a tack next to the 2 that you've just placed. Come along an extra 1 and 1 underneath, like so. And from there, 1 to the left on top of the extra one here. So we're on this block now. So as you can see, this is a 4 or a 5 if you include the tack with the black wall like so. from the edge of the third one here. We're almost done with this horn. Have no fear, this is quite easy, but it looks so elegant and so cool at the same time. So from this block here, you want to come up an extra, good lord, how many is there? This pattern is ridiculously small. Another 6, so 7 in total. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. We'll come back down 2, so 1, 2, and on the third one come to the left and put 3 down, 1, 2, 3, like so. Come all the way back up to the top, and it is on the exact same side as the top one on this side. Just come along and put a black on top and a black to the right, like so. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this. As you can tell here, this little section is the 3 that we just placed. This is the actual main line, and then sort of an L shape peeking out towards the right, like so. So from this top block here, all you need to do now is just put an invisible stair set running up like so, and that only needs to be 2, like that. So that's one bit of his horn at the moment. As you can tell, snout is there, obviously bottom half is there, his horns are there, but it will all rotate and function like so. So what we can do now is actually remove that tack. So we're gonna keep that tack there. Just keep that tack there very, very shortly. I'm gonna add an extra 2 tack onto here, coming out now. We're also gonna make the other horn. So this needs to come along 3, 1, 2, 3 with black. And then from there, from the 2 that obviously were last placed, you want to come up an extra 2 on top of those as well, from each one of those, so like so. 2 like so. 1 on top of the left one, and back onto the side here, and this is actually just going to be 2 underneath like so. Have a look at that, and obviously this is going to be a stair set. Again, exact same thing, purpose on a 4 there, with 4 there, so we need to attach 2 like so. So again, 1, 2, again 1, 2, like so, exact same thing. And then from there, it's going to be another sort of 4 block. But instead of that, we're going to put another layer on top like so to make it 6. And obviously a 6th one on the left. Top block, I'm going to come 1, 2 to the left like so, something like that. Obviously they're corresponding within each other, or anything that's turning in the silhouette. Excuse me, anything that's turning in the silhouette is probably his actual face, if you could imagine sort of his face turning, his snout, his body posture. You know, you'll all see it when it comes together. It's beautiful. So from 6th here, you want to come back down, and just with these 3 block here, just ignore the bottom one, come up to the second one and put 1, 2 to the side like so. And what you've done with these 2, you want to come up an extra 5 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apologies for the weather, it is going ham in this episode. On the 5th one, come out 2, 1, 2, so you should have a 3 line like so, and this needs to come down 4 in total to the right, so 1, 2, 3, that would be 4 like that. Make sure there's a connection there, and just fill that up. You should have a massive block up here. Again, 1 more just underneath like so. Beautiful. Come all the way back up to the top here, so you should have this massive sort of flat area like so. And then from the middle block, the 3rd one, you want to come up 2, 1, 2. And you want to come up 1 to the left, 1 up, and 1 to the left. Now this magic block that's sitting in here, you can actually just put a tack there. Very short time being. Come back down underneath the white tack, so the black block here. There's 1 particular black block, you want to come out 1 again, black block. You want to come up 1 up and 1 to the left and remove that tack like so. So as you can tell, his horns are done. Holy crap, I know, crazy, right? That happened so quickly. So from there, following this line of tacks and sort of black and everything else, you want to come along an extra 2 tacks, so we'll run the 2. Now we're going to start building the rest of his head. 1 tack along, and you want to come 2 down, 1, 2, so it should be 3 in total. 1 in the middle, coming out to the right. Again, we're going to come down stair set like so. And after you've done that, you want to come down an extra, we're going to come an extra 1 along from that one. An extra 1 along from that one, so it's a 3 block. Come down an extra 3, 1, 2, 3, and then from the 3rd one you want to come 1 to the right. So from there you want to come an extra 3 as well, 1, 2, 3, 1 to the right again like so. So you should be having a block there, a little block there, like so. And from there you want to probably come down an extra 4 in total. So including this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 ounce, which should correspond with a snout, just under a snout, or on the level of a snout. Should we have a look? Is it this level? I'm pretty sure it is this level, man. It looks like this level. Let's go and have a little look. Let's just connect it up. you're unsure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so if you've done something like I've just done, you should, because we're following it together, step by step, come down to the bottom. I'm actually going to do a little cheat way here. I'm actually going to start using this from the bottom. So we're just going to connect this up like so. Put an extra one to the right. And then we're going to start building our stair setup from here. There's not as many as there are on the other side here. You probably want to go in total 2, 4, 4 probably in total. So including these, so an extra 2, 1, 2 like so, and then from there up 3 in total. So an extra 2, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, and then from there you want to go all the way up to the jawline, which should, I'm hoping, meet with that line we originally placed. Doesn't. So you know something's gone wrong. Should connect like so. That is a much more accurate representation. So this, instead of being 2, it should be 3. Let's just work with that right now. So that should be a 3 block. Then after that should be a 2, which we've got. Then a 2 inside. And that is pretty much it. I'm not going to lie. That is pretty damn close to toast. So all we need to do now is fill in the rest. I suggest doing the line underneath the tacks because I actually want to remove those very shortly, which I will do after this. So remove those tacks like so, and the rest of this inside pattern here, all you need to do now is fill it in the black. Now what I'm actually going to do is fill it in with you guys, because 9 times out of 10 I get called sort of cheater, or I fix the patterns 9 times out of 10 when we're running through. For such a simple thing I get so many allegations and so much abuse because they think that I've altered the pattern at the end that doesn't correspond with any of the build. So it's pretty damn funny that people think that, even though I have a disclaimer saying prior to when I finish filling it that I'm going to just fill the pattern. That is it. But accordingly, that is not a tutorial, that is a speed build on Pixelart. So I have no idea. So I'm going to keep this in purely for the purpose of the video. You can skip to the end if you like, or you can close the video, it's entirely up to you. But if you have thinking about closing the video, and that's pretty much the end of the build, then thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, if you've got any suggestions that aren't originally on the playlist, if you have a look in the playlist and they aren't there, sorry, then give me a comment suggesting or a reference or anything like that to what you would like me to build in the next tutorial for Pixelart. Or if you want to actually have a 3D build, sort of a house or anything in particular like that, go and check out the tutorial playlist as well. 2 different playlists with 2 different sort of video sets on there. Go and look at them as well. And obviously if I can help you out, I will. So yeah, there we go. There's the freaking rant over, and the stag head is complete. Oh, I do apologise, there's still one more tack up here. Boop, like so. So there we go, guys. Did enjoy the stag head. I'm not sure you'd use this for. It does look pretty damn cool though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy with it. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit me up with a like and a comment. But until the next time, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.